infant
0 to 6.
conception, that is 0 to 1 month old. Okay, this time my procedure will concern about the infant. So the first procedure that I will perform is the cleaning of feeding bottles, followed by sterilization of the feeding bottles and the several materials that we're going to use of in preparation of the milk formula. The milk formula preparation is the third procedure, followed by infant bath on a bathtub. Then we're going to feed the baby, then birth the baby. So the materials that I'm going to use in cleaning the feeding bottles are, of course, the feeding bottles, and its parts. Then we have here the tongue. We have here the big brush and a small brush. So we need a leveling knife or leveling spoon. Then of course, soap, the liquid soap in cleaning. Okay. And also you notice here that I have here a small towel where I line the several materials and tools that we're going to clean. And then of course the basin. Okay. And then it will be followed by sterilization of the feeding bottles and the parts. So we have here the sterilization pot. And of course the different parts that we're going to sterilize later, and water and a stove. So there are two kinds of sterilization pot. It either be just manually operated and the electrically operated sterilization pot. Okay. And then in the preparation of milk formula, the prescribed milk formula, so prescribed by the physician. And then we need water. It might either be a distilled water, mineral water, or previously boiled water. And in the preparation, we need the tongue, the leveling knife, and spoon. And then later on, we're going to bath the baby. So I will just identify the materials in bathing because there are several later. So start with, I'm going now to clean the feeding bottle. So I already washed my hands. And then I'm going to dismantle the different parts of the feeding bottles. This is the cap or the cover. This is the bottle, which is calibrated. It comes in cc or ml. So there are 30 cc in 1 ounce. So there is also a calibrated number here which comes in ounce. So again, there are 30 ml or 30 cc in 1 ounce. And here is the ring and the nipple or teat. The spelling of teat is T-E-A-T, teat. And we have here a basin. We're going to clean also the tongue and the leveling knife. Okay, I'm now going to add water. Do initial washing. So wash. You can get use of the brush already if you want to. So this is water only plus water first. So you make use of a small brush for small items of the feeding bottle to remove the milk curd, CURD, in the groove. So there are several grooves here, so you make use of a small brush. And also in cleaning the teeth, you make use of, you put water inside it and then you squirt it. So initial rinsing water first. Okay, and then don't forget also to include this one, the tongue. Okay, you throw and then you add water, you add soap, then make a lather. Pabulaon, make a lather. And then again, we're going to clean the different parts. Big brush for big parts, especially the bottle, clean the inner side very well. And then small brush for the grooves. Don't forget to clean the rim very well, R-E-A-M, rim. And then we have here the cap or cover. And then the tongue again. Concentrate on the grooves. And then the cover, there are several grooves here, clean it well. And then the nipple. Put small amount of water with soap, then you squirt it. You're going to clean the hole here because there is a clog with milk curd. So put small amount of water with soap, then you squirt. S-Q-R-R to remove the milk curd, then you throw again. Then this time we're going to rinse the bottles again, the same sequence. Rinse very well to remove the soap suds, okay? So it depends how many times you're going to rinse. The most important is you have to remove the soap. Okay. Now I'm going to prepare for sterilization. We have here the sterilizing pack. So before you make use of this one, be sure to clean it very well first. So this is not electrically operated, so you have to prepare a stove also. Put it on top of the stove, then you add water depending on how many pieces you're going to or how many items you're going to sterilize. It might either be 1/2 or 1/4 full of water. And then we're going to put the cover, it should be upside down. So put the bottle upside down on the hole. And then put the small items at the center except the nipple. Sorry, except the nipple, nilagay ko. Tong, sa tong. And then, again, resuming leveling knife or leveling spoon. Okay. Turn the stove on. Then when the water starts boiling, it's the time that you're going to count the sterilization time. Okay? So sterilization time should be counted when the water starts boiling. Then you count 20 to 25 minutes after boiling point. Okay, it's already 25 minutes. You turn off the stove, open again, upside down. Drop the nipple. Drop, and then you cover. Extend for another 5 minutes. After that, you open again. Let it cool. Let it cool because you're going to pick the tongue first, which you're going to use in picking the sterilized items. So, of course, class, do not forget to describe what kind of basin you have prepared being used after sterilization. If it's made of plastic, it is a very thin basin. If it is made of stainless or aluminum, it was previously sterilized. Okay? And then you pick the filling bottle. Hold the outer side only. Then put inside the very thin plastic basin. This one is plastic. Then you get first the, leveling knife. You can put it in the center. Then you pick the nipple. Is that the ring? Here. Okay, the ring first, ring. Hold the outer side. So class, in preparation class or assembling the different items of the filling bottle, it should be on top of the sterilization pot or on the basin. Okay, you pull, fix it. Then you put it on top of the rim. And then you pick the cover. Then cover the nipple. Set aside now the sterilization pot. Okay, I'm now ready to do the milk formula preparation. So the ratio of formula preparation class is 2:1. So meaning 2 ounces water to 1 scoop of milk. But depending upon the age of the baby, so you better read the instructions at the can of the milk formula. Okay, so the ratio is 2:1. 2 ounces water and 1 scoop of milk. So 2 ounces is equals to blank. How many ml or cc?
60.
Okay, 60 ml or 60 cc because there are 30 ml in 1 ounce. Okay? You put first the water inside the filling bottle. So you open. Then you open the water. You put 2 ounces. Again, class, depending upon the age of the baby, you have to read the label. And then after that, you can put this inside the basin if you have difficulty holding it. Open. The cover should be upside down again. Then, of course, I did already hand washing. Then you pick the scoop. Okay, you see that the scoop is full. Do not tap it. Do not tap, T-A-P. But rather, you make use of a leveling knife or spoon. Then you remove the excess milk. Can you see? Okay. So when this is a knife, always use the blunt, B-L-U-N-T, blunt side of the knife, blunt. or mapurol na side. So, remove the excess milk. Then you pour it inside the bottle. Okay, so I already poured it inside. And then cover it well. Then you're going to shake it, but it should be done very gently to avoid bubbles or air which will cause abdominal colic or abdominal pain. Colic is spelled C-O-L-I-C. Abdominal colic or abdominal pain. Then shake it gently in between the palm. Or you might as well do it circular motion.
Dili din na sakto ng
Dili.
anak
So
mo.
yeah, when I was I had a small baby, I also did that. When I teach caregiver, I recall that it's not proper. It should be done gently
pa
to
naman,
avoid
anak.
air bubbles or
Magatas
okay.
yung bata.
So don't
Ay,
not
dili.
shake it
Magatas
briskly. Okay, you cover, then you set aside the things that you will not need anymore. Okay, so if this is previously boiled water and it is quite hot, you better submerge it in a cold water. If this is mineral water, distilled water, which is not previously boiled, you as well submerge in a warm water. Set it aside, no? Set aside. Okay, natin na natin set aside na para walay traffic. I want my table to be clear. Okay, now I'm going to prepare the things that I need in what? In pat. Okay. So we're going to prepare a rubber sheet or a linen or a comforter, whatever that you want, to make the baby feel comfortable. The back might be in pain while the procedure is being done. So I have here a rubber mat, a basin in washing the baby's head. Okay, head. Okay. And then we have here a washcloth or face towel. We have here the bib, B-I-B, bib. We have here the booties or socks, booties, B-O-O-T-I-S, booties.
Boots.
Booties or socks. And then we have here the mitten. You remember the term mitt? Make a mitt.
Oo, kanang iya sa
make a
baby
mitt.
ana biya na.
This is mitten, M-I-T-N or gloves.
Buta na lang sa baby.
And we have here the cap.
Ang hubon.
And we have here the baby diaper. And we have here the pajamas or undergarment. We have here the baby shirt. And yeah, I have two towels. And then you also prepare a burping towel. Burping, B-U-R-P-I-N-G, burping towel. And here is the flanella. Flanella or hooded towel. We call it hooded towel because it has a small a hood here. It's a hooded towel or flanella. And then we prepare 2 bath towels. Okay? And then we have here 2 kiddie basins. One is sterile. Sterile orders complete absence of microorganism, including the spores. And this one is a clean basin which will be utilized as your waste receptacle where everything that is being used for soil is being placed here. We have here the sterile pick-up forceps. So the soaking solution is usually we make use of 50% Lysol to 50% previously boiled water. So definitely this forceps is not submerged totally. So only part of this. So therefore the part of this is sterile and here the handle is no longer sterile. And the specific name of this forceps is straight Kelly forceps. Straight Kelly forceps. K-A-L-L-Y. Kelly. Straight. There is also curve of this. No? And then we prepare alcohol. 70% isopropyl alcohol. And we also make use of cotton balls and cotton buds or cotton fidgets. They are placed on a tray. And then we have here a bathtub. And we usually trust that preference thermometer for infants and newborns is the tympanic thermometer. Where do we use the tympanic thermometer class? Where? In the ear. No? It is made of electronic. And we have here a crib. So this kind of crib class is for the newborn actually. This is a newborn crib. So if you have an infant who is 1 month to 1 year old, the baby is quite big already. This is not applicable. This is not the ideal crib for a 1 month to 1 year old baby. This is quite small. This is for the newborn. Okay. Newborn. So I washed my hands already. So before picking the baby from the crib or getting the baby from the crib, you have to check first the thermometer. And by the way, before you prepare, in the actual scenario for your work, before you prepare the materials for bathing, you have to check first the temperature of the baby. The baby might be febrile. Febrile, F-E-B-R-I-L-E, meaning the baby might have fever. So, what is the indication that the infant has fever class? What's the normal temperature of infants? Normal temperature.
35.
34, that's already subnormal.
35.
36 degrees centigrade to 37 degrees centigrade. Therefore, if the baby's temperature is already 37.5, 37.3, do not bath the baby. But, again, bath depending on the weather. Okay. Kasi if the weather is quite hot, through conduction, the person around the environment will become febrile also. Again, check first the temperature of the baby before preparing anything. Okay, using the tympanic thermometer. Unfortunately, we don't have a tympanic thermometer. If you're going to browse and the Google, you'll see how a tympanic thermometer looks like. It looks like a bar soap with a probe, with a small probe which will be inserted in the baby's ear. Okay, so I took the baby's temperature. The baby is febrile. So let's just put the baby still in the crib. And I'm now going to prepare the materials. Okay. Then I'm going to prepare I want to work on here because it's quite big, no? The table. I hope you can see me. Can you see me? And then we're going to put bath towel under the tub to avoid sleeping. Madaling as. Sleeping of the tub. So you have to put it under the tub. Okay? And then after that, you have to prepare water. You pour water, which is lukewarm water class, on the basin, which we're going to use in cleaning the baby's head, and the tub, of course. The depth of water inside the tub depends upon the baby's age. So we have here a 5-month-old baby. So a 5-month-old baby is quite big already. So we can as well put water here about 1/2 full. Okay, and then after putting the boiled water, we're going to test it either using the wrist or the inner aspect of the forearm. Okay, I prepare my wrist. Okay, fine. Okay, the temperature is good. And then I'm going to pick my baby. Always support the baby's neck to avoid accidents, which is cervical fracture. Okay, pick the baby gently out of the crib. Then lay the baby on the padded table. And then I'm going to prepare the cotton balls inside the sterile basin. So this is my sterile, this is my waist receptacle. Upside down. Forceps should always be pointing down. Again, I already wash my hands. So, starting from the eyes class, just like in CBD, we start with inner to outer canthus. Okay, this is going to, in order to remove the mold. Inner to outer canthus, use the other side of the cotton balls, inner to outer canthus, discard. Canthus is spelled C-A-T-H-U-S. Inner to outer canthus, discard. Why should the stroke in cleaning the eyes that reflect outer canthus? Why?
Sa mouth, diha magpundo ang katulog.
Okay. So in your inner canthus is here, right? Inner to outer canthus. In our inner canthus class, it is where the tears, ang luha will come out. When you see a duct, do you see it is a hole na ibuslot. So imagine, if you're going from outer to inner canthus, what are you doing?
Sulod.
Di pa sudra ni
Doing
mo.
cross-contamination. Cross-contamination class means you're transferring the dirt in the duct.
Oh.
So what will happen? There will be infection that will happen. Okay? Next, we're now going to clean the baby's face. Using again cotton balls. Figure S. Forehead, cheek, bridge of the nose, other side of the cheek, chin, behind the ears, behind here.
Behind the ear.
Okay, if there is lots of water, you have to squeeze. Excess water. Ma'am, please come in. We have another seat first. There's a seat over there. Okay. Squeeze excess water. Then pina, P-I-N-N-A, P-I-N-A. Pina is here, the cartilage part of our ears. This one, you have to clean this, no? Pina, P-I-N-N-A, discard. Again, I go now to the other side of the face. Forehead, cheek, under the nose. This time is under the nose, cheek,
Cheek.
other side of the cheek, chin, behind the ears.
The ears. Squeeze.
Squeeze excess water. Pina. Okay, discard. Now I'm going to clean the neck. Wash. Okay. This time class, you can apply soap in the baby's neck. Or we'll just soak it later when we're going to clean the baby's body together. Okay. Wash, rinse. Okay. So again, we're going to soak the baby's neck when we're going to clean the baby's body inside the crib. And then after that, we're going to pat dry the face and the neck together. Okay, pat klasa, do not rub. Pat dry. Okay, now we're going to clean the baby's head. Remove the cap. Support the baby's neck. Lift the baby from the table. Football hold class. Okay, this is the football hold. One word na football hold. Here the basin. We have to flip the ears. Flip. At yan ang tunggan. To avoid accidental entering of water inside the ears. If the baby's head is quite big, we might as well put dry cotton balls in the ears. So, you see that clip already, no? Clip. Then the head should be higher than the body. We're going now to clean the head of the baby. Okay, wash, massage gently. No, I forgot the soap. Okay, this is the soap. Soap. Massage using the pads of the fingers, not the fingernails, pads of the fingers. Okay, then rinse. And then after that, you're going to get the washcloth or face towel, pat dry. Okay, remove this one. Do not put the baby's head directly on the table, class. If this is already very wet, you can as well make use of another clean dry washcloth and then pat it on the table and then let the baby's head lay on it. Okay. Then you put cap. Why? Why do you put cap? To avoid congestion. What is that congestion, class? Okay, creation of mucus on the nose and the throat, which will cause the coughing and sneezing of the baby. So you always cover the baby's head after cleaning it to avoid congestion. Okay, I'm now ready to clean the baby's perineum and buttocks. Okay, expose only the lower part of the baby's body. The other part should be covered. Okay, expose the lower part. Remove the baby's booties or sacks. Remove the undergarment or pants. Remove the diaper. And then, in the scenario, the baby has defecated or moved his bowel. Okay. Using the clean part of the diaper, this is considered as clean compared to the bottom part. Then you clean first. Our baby is a male baby. So, clean first the penis, the scrotum, under the scrotum. Then, both groin, right and left groin. Then you go under now. You clean the baby's gluteal fold and buttocks. Gluteal is spelled Gluteal and fold, pillow, gluteal fold. And then, I'll just show it to you ha. So, previously, I made this, so this one is considered clean, in cleaning the penis, the groin, and the buttocks as well. Then when I go at the bottom part or the buttocks, I folded this one, and then this will be the one that will be laid on the baby's buttocks, no? And ikay clean man siya, what man siya mo daw. Okay? So put the baby's buttock in there. And then I'm going to put now cotton balls again on the sterile kidney basin using forceps. So return to sender. Okay, take a forceps pointing down and then transfer. Remove, return. Okay, penis, scrotum under the scrotum, groin, other side of the groin, gluteal fold, buttocks. Okay, and then depending how dirty it is, you just repeat this again if it is necessary. Okay, penis, scrotum under the scrotum, groin, gluteal fold, and buttocks. What's the other name? Medical term for groin, class?
Inguinal, ma'am.
Inguinal area. Inguinal
Yes, ma'am.
is spelled I-N-G-U-I-N-A-L. Inguinal area.
Area.
Again, I-N-G-U-I-N-A-L. Inguinal area. Okay? Now, I'm going to wash now the baby's body. Now, remove the baby's shirt. It's the bib. Remove the bib, the baby's shirt. Okay, again, the mittens or the gloves, mittens.
Naligo ang bibi. Ano
Baby's
ate?
shirt.
Dali, dirito kan aka bibi dali. Dali ate. Kan aka. Dali, ate. Dali, kan aka sa bibi. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Excuse. Dali. Kan aka sa bibi. Oh, ligo bibi.
So again, I have already tested the water inside the tub.
Yeah.
Okay, lukewarm. Before picking up the baby from the table, you put towel across your body.
Mas alarm.
The purpose of which is this is being used when we're going to wrap the baby after bathing. And also protecting yourself from being wet. So this is the soap class ha. So also new brand of soap. Nature Spring. Okay, pick it up. Okay, be gentle. Always protect the baby's neck. Oh, by the way, class. Oh, nobody noticed it. So when you're going to dispose this one, you wrap. And then, hold. Okay, then we start. Okay, the baby might touch cold, so we put the baby again in the tub rather. Then in a semi-reclining or semi-sitting position, the cup is done.
Nanggunit, ma'am.
Yan, by the way, ngunit ang bata. Nandun siya, siya malumos.
Nanggunit.
Okay, wash. Okay, wash the baby's neck again, shoulders, axilla or armpit. Axilla is A-X-I-L-L-A. So it's double L. Then, the hands, pay particular attention in between the fingers. The other side, then the chest, the abdomen, the groin or inguinal area, the penis, you go down to the thigh, the legs, then you go to the feet. Okay, pay particular attention in between the
Finger.
toes. Okay, then so.
Nice to.
So then the same sequence, neck, shoulder, arm, chest, abdomen, groin, perineum. Then you go to the thigh, the legs, the feet, and pay attention in between the toes. And then you rinse very well the baby's body. So we're still cleaning the front or anterior side of the baby's body. Anterior meaning front side. Okay, we'll turn the baby to clean the back or the posterior part of the body. Then when you're going to turn the baby, it goes like this, Kasa. Transfer to the other side of your arm, support the baby, protect the head. Then you clean the neck, nuchal area or back of the neck. Nuchal area is spelled N-U-C-H-A-L. Okay, wash. Then you go to the buttocks, clean the inguinal, the gluteal hole very well. Then you go down the feet and then you apply soap,
Katugang din siya.
clean very well, and then you rinse. Rinse well, and then after that, you're going to wrap the baby on the towel across your chest. Then you wrap the baby. Guwapo, no?
Kahimos, guys, sana all ang mata ba?
Okay. Then you put the baby on the table, padded with, this one, this one. Okay. Then you dry the baby very well. Dry very well. Then you prepare a new flanella because the towel is quite wet already, so the baby might chill or shiver. Shiver. Then on top of the new flanella, you prepare the new set of baby's layette or clothings. You put now the shirt on top of the new flanella shirt. Wait.
Sige, Rote.
Sabi ko ta tayo, dalawang araw, paalis. Yun.
Dili sila kanay boobs.
Okay, this shirt, then you put the diaper, the new diaper.
Pwede na yun dyan.
Di, pas lang sa...
Enjoy sa enjoy. Badlongan nagay ka magpagtili sa ka.
So there are mothers who advise that when you're going to, before putting the diaper, you do the like that. In order to create lines there where the urine later on will run.
Yan ang day?
And ilang i-twist it.
Wala mo kinakayahan na.
And then after that, you're going to transfer the baby from the towel to the new flanella. Remove the loose towel to protect the neck. Okay, transfer the baby. Then put the hood. Then cover first. I did not put the armhole of the shirt, no? If you notice, I did not put on the armhole. Now we're going now to clean the baby's nose, ears, and umbilicus. Okay. So we now transfer again sterile cotton balls, the sterile division. And then we're going to make use of cotton buds or cotton threaded, slightly moist cotton buds in cleaning the baby's nose to remove mucus, secretions, and booger.
Hitan ka katulong yan. Ano. Dali rin makatulong.
So this is lightly moist cotton buds. So remove the booger, moist and mucus. Then use the other side. Discard. Next is the ears. This time it is a dry cotton buds or cotton
Ganahan na ba
sweater.
kung maging
Dry.
sa baby?
Clean out the ears. Don't insert so far kalsa or deeply ha, kasi mag-puncture ninyo ang eardrum. Ayan, other side. Now, I'm going to clean the umbilicus. Expose only the umbilical area. Pour alcohol in the cotton balls, then your hands away from the baby. And then cotton balls with alcohol. If this is the umbilicus brush, if this is the umbilicus, you concentrate first in cleaning at the center. After that, you make a circular motion outside, no? Then you discard, okay? So center, then circular stroke going out. Then single stroke only. Next, at least 3 times. Okay, then last. Now I'm prepared to dress up the baby, so I'm going to put first the mittens.
Dili na di.
Mittens or gloves. So always remember class, the wrong side of the mittens should be placed outside. So this is the wrong side. Because to avoid accidental cutting of the baby's fingers. Because there were cases before that the threads have entwined the baby's fingers and it was cut when it was pulled out. So be sure that the wrong side of the mittens should always be out when you insert the mittens. Then after that, you put the armhole of the shirt. The other side. Mittens first. Wrong side out. Again, the armhole of the shirt. Then tie the ribbon. Or the cord. Where's the cord? I see. So, in tying the cord class, we make a ribbon for easy removal later on. Then there should be overlapping class, overlapping.
Kasi nagilisan na eh. Ay, pagka ng pagkuhan na pagkanggang. Sleepy ka?
Then after that, you're going to apply now the diaper. Cover the upper part of the baby's body. Then you go down now to the lower part. Then you put on the diaper. Do not overlap the shirt of the baby under the diaper class. It should be always up. The baby's shirt should always be up. Do not insert it under the diaper.
Hindi na mamuhulang pa kami yung baby.
Wala, kalimut na kayo.
Hindi naman pala
That was 15 years ago. That was mga single.
Mahadlok na daw si Jeff, ma'am. Hindi na siya maganda.
Magtrabaho?
Dili, maganda.
Oh my goodness.
Sabi mo, naganda ko ni trabaho.
Ganit ko pa natawad akong matris.
Kita oray pa daw yung mattress. Okay.
After naman si Jeff magkuhan,
And then after that, we're going now to put the pajamas or undergarment. You notice I shorten it because it's quite long for easy insertion. Then pull up the pajamas, fold it up.
Ano yung gilas ng baby?
Fix it.
Nakita sa mayohon. Malaki. Kaya ng baby. Gusto ko blue eyes or green eyes.
Luran kami mo.
Iba si Dina, ba yung ano? Gusto ni Kuya Mark na lalaki. Ocean blue eyes. Matay. Si Marjorie. Marjorie, siya ba siya?
And then the last is the booty or sand. Again, wrong side out, class. Wrong side out. Now you wrap the baby. You wrap the baby. Or swaddle. The one word of wrapping the baby class, another word is swaddle or mummify. 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 Mami, ang kanitong patay dito sa isip na way to mummify the baby. Swaddle, wrap, or mummify. So in swaddling the baby class, then you're going to clip it under the baby's arm. Then down first, then you put up. It's quite big, you fold like this. Then you cross the other side. This is left to right. Since we're going to feed the baby already after bathing, I'm now going to tie the bib. B-I-B. To avoid wetting or soiling the baby's clothing when you're going to you can tie it at the side so that you have no difficulty in tying at the back. Make a ribbon.
Excuse me.
Okay, ready to feed the baby. So I'm going to put birthing towel before starting feeding the baby. Birthing towel, put it over my shoulder. Pick the baby, support the neck. I'm now going to get the feeding bottle soaked in warm water. The best position of the baby class in feeding is semi-reclining or semi-sitting position. And the caregiver or the one who will feed should always be sitting on a chair beside a table. Right. Sorry. Okay, sitting on a chair beside a table. Okay, if we were using warm water, you first check the warmness of the water at the dorsal of your hand, it is brief. It's white. It's cold or lukewarm. Then when you're going to hold class, the feeding bottle will be like that. Then you turn it. Okay. And then you stimulate the rooting reflex. R-O-T-I-N-G. Rooting reflex because so your small finger should be placed at the side of the baby's lips. And then automatically, through reflex, the baby's head will turn and will open the mouth. So when the baby's mouth is open, you're going to put in the tip or the nipple and then let the baby feed. So class, the milk should fully cover the entire nipple to avoid air. Again, to avoid abdominal colic or abdominal pain. Okay, the baby now is feeding. After feeding class, you're going again to stimulate the rooting reflex so the baby's head will turn and open its mouth. Then you pull the nipple out. Then you cover. After now, we're now ready to birth the baby. The purpose of birthing class to avoid regurgitation of the milk or the what?
Paligwa.
The ligwa or the medical term is regurgitation. Oh. And then you're going to support the baby's head. I'm now going to do the shoulder birth. Shoulder. So the baby's abdomen should be against my shoulder, and then I'm going to massage baby's back and then observe the baby for any untoward signs and symptoms. When I say untoward signs and symptoms, class, what are they? Cyanosis or Gowes discoloration or the baby's face and mouth, another difficulty in breathing, right? Okay, difficulty in breathing. No? Then after that, I'm now going to do the sitting down birth. So I'm going to transfer my birthing towel at the crook of my arm. Crook, this is my arm, crook here. Now the abdomen is against my forearm. Apply pressure, slight pressure only. Then observe the baby for any untoward signs and symptoms. Okay, the third one is the lap, LAP, lap birth or prone birth. P-R-O-N-A. P-R-O-N-A, prone, nakadapa. So I transfer my birthing towel here. Then let it hang at the side of my thigh. Then assume the baby's position in a prone position. This time the baby's abdomen is against my lap or thigh. Then massage. Observe the baby for any untoward signs and symptoms. Observe. Okay, I'm done burping. So after that, after feeding and burping, check the baby's diaper if the baby has defecated. The baby has not defecated, so you have to turn back the patients on the crib or in the crib. But before doing that, you have to check the crib for presence of sharp or small objects, presence of insects, maotitod. Then, minimize the number of pillows to avoid suffocation of the baby. So, no excess pillow, no throw pillows or kada mga dal-dal na mga toys, no? Stuffed toys, avoid those things. Why?
Cover the...
Okay, the baby might move around and then it will cover the baby's face. The baby doesn't know how to remove it. Kasi pagbalik mo, lakingan yung baby simba ko. Okay? Then you put the baby back on the crib. Then be sure the baby's head is elevated on a pillow. If the bed can be assumed in backrest or forward position, you might as well put it in a forward position. Then put the baby back comfortably on the crib, in the crib rather. Okay. Then cover the baby. I'm done.